Getting over him. I got no rules, I count 'em.
Hey guys, it's Brie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my April favorites. These are all the products that I have been loving in the month of April. I don't have a ton of new products. Some of these products are repeats. Some of them I haven't mentioned before. Some of them I just started using this month. So I'm just going to go through. This video isn't going to be too long. Starting off, I have been loving this Morphe. I think it's the highlight and contour sponge. I really like this. I'm surprised that I like this so much, and I think it's $5 or $6. It's really inexpensive, but since I bought this is the only sponge I've been using. I still really like my Sonia Kashuk ones. I still like the L'Oreal one, but so far this one has been the only one I've been using this month. I do have some favorite brushes that I want to talk about. A lot of them are the Morphe brushes that came in my Jaclyn Hill favorites bundle, and I have been loving them. Morphe brushes are great. I know a ton of people talk bad about Morphe. Tons of beauty influencers kind of push their codes, but I really do genuinely like a lot of their products, so if I like them, I'm gonna talk about them. So the first one that's like my absolute favorite is this Morphe E41 brush. It is a huge, super soft powder brush, and I love using this to set my entire face. It's so soft, and I actually have two of them now because I love them. So I really have been liking this one. These are basically the brushes I've been using every day. Tons of blending brushes I really like from Morphe. A lot of the blending brushes from the Jaclyn Hill favorites set thing that I got I really like. Another one that I really love is this Morphe R2 brush. I really like this for contouring. I like this because it has the right shape for contouring, but it's not so flat that you're gonna have a really intense contour. This is a really nice one to help you fuse it out and make it look really natural. I really like this brush. Another one that is my favorite is this Wet n Wild. It doesn't have a number or anything, but this was from their holiday set. I did test out this whole set of brushes, so I can link that down below and in the eye over here if you want to check that review out. But I really liked this. Everyone was like going crazy for these brushes. I was excited that I was able to get my hands on them, but I really love this one for bronzer. Normally I like a really big one. Like this is almost too big, but you can see the difference. This one is like the perfect size for a bronzer brush, so I really have been loving that. And surprisingly, this Morphe M439 brush, I have never been a person to put on foundation with a brush. I have always put my foundation on with my fingers or a sponge, and that is it. I didn't like the way brushes put my foundation on, but I actually really like this brush for foundation, and I really like it for when I do foundation wear tests, because then I can test one side out with a brush and one side out with a sponge, and I really do like how my foundation looks with a brush. And sometimes with a brush it's such a quicker application instead of a sponge, because with a sponge I feel like sometimes I'm just blending forever. At first, this brush, I didn't like it because I was like, what am I going to use that for? This is the Morphe E8, but I actually love this brush for when I already have my eyes done and I'm putting on my concealer. When I get right up in here, right in the corner of my eye, I can blend my concealer out really nicely right there where I can't get it with a sponge. So I really like this brush for that, and that way I'm not messing up my eye makeup by trying to blend it out with a sponge. And then a couple of my favorite eyeshadow brushes are the Morphe M504 is a great one for right when you're putting down your transition shade and really diffusing out the color towards your eyebrow. I really love this brush for that. This Morphe R37, it is a tapered blending brush, so this brush is so perfect for getting right into your crease, and it works really nicely for that, to get it into your crease and then also blend it out a little bit. At first I didn't really like these tapered brushes, but once I figured out how to use them and how they worked for my eye shape, I actually really did like these. The Morphe M518 is just a great staple blending brush. I have basically just been using my blending brushes and then a couple of my other favorites, like random brushes that I have, but I really have been liking these Morphe brushes. But this one's a really good one for, it's a smaller blending brush, so you can be a little more precise with the color application. And then the last one that I really have been liking is this Morphe E18. This is a small, like a really tiny blending brush. It works perfectly for smoking out your lower lash line. This is basically the only one that I reach for anymore for smoking out my lower lash line. It's just the perfect size. So these brushes I have been constantly using since I got them, I think last month or maybe the month before. I've just been loving them, and I know they're so overplayed and everyone talks about them and so many people push them for their code. I mean, they're good. They're good, inexpensive brushes. You can't go wrong there. So now on to the makeup. I have been loving my MAC Fix Plus. I didn't know how I felt about it at first. I think the sprayer is a little intense, but I really do like it. I like to spray this multiple times while I'm doing my makeup. I feel like it just really helps melt all my makeup together and make my makeup look really flawless, and I really love the scent. It smells so good. My next favorite is the Fenty Beauty Foundation. I know it took me, it's disgusting, but it took me forever to buy this. I felt like it was so overhyped that I didn't really want to try it, but I'm so glad that I tried it. It is so pretty on the skin. It is so comfortable. It looks so skin-like. You are able to build it up quite a bit to a decent amount of coverage. I don't think that it's full coverage. Like how I'm broken out today, I would not have wore this because it's not as full coverage, but it looks beautiful on my skin. I did do a wear test on this, so I can link that video down below too. I really like that one. My next favorite is the Hoola Lite bronzer. I really like this. I'm actually like so close to hitting pan on it. I love the way that this looks. It's perfect for right now where I'm a little more fair. I do get more tan in the summer, but it is perfect, and I love to use this for contouring my nose. It is a light enough bronzer to where my nose contour doesn't look too harsh, and I feel like it just looks so nicely and blends out so nicely and seamlessly on my face that it looks beautiful. There are a couple repeats. The Maybelline Fit Me powder, it's amazing. It's the best one I've tried. Another couple repeats are these two concealers. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage. I just love this. It blends out so nicely. It's so lightweight. It looks so great on the skin. I really love it. And then the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. These two concealers I have not put down since I bought them. I think they're amazing. I think they work really nicely together. I use this for a little more coverage, so I'll put this like on the inner corner where I have more darkness, more things to cover, and then I put this to highlight the rest of my face. They blend out beautifully. They look beautifully on the skin. I'm wearing them today. I think they look great. So the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster, I use this every single day to contour now. I love it. I think it's really nice. It looks really nice. It blends out really nicely. I actually really like the brush that came with it too, so I really like this one. I like that they have an ashy tone and then they have a more warm tone on the bottom. I actually mix both of them to contour, but that gives you a nice variety, and this is from the drugstore. I have been loving the Wet n Wild Color Icon blushes. These are such a great price. They have such good pigmentation, and they also blend out beautifully. I have really been liking these. I think these are probably the best blushes you can get at the drugstore. I really like these, and I think they're like $3 each. Another favorite is the IT Bye Bye Pores Translucent Powder. When I first got this, I did not like it. I didn't like it at all, and I think it was because I tried to apply it with a sponge, and it just looked really funky, like very powdery under my eyes. But I use it with a small brush. I'll show you. I use it with this brush. I got this brush off of Wish, but I really like it, and I just grab just the tiniest amount and I just lightly dust it over my under eyes and right here where I have pretty noticeable pores, and it blurs my under eyes so nicely where it looks like I have a filter. Like it just looks so good over my pores right here on my cheeks. Like, look right there, it doesn't even look like I have pores. So I like it now. Definitely I did not like it when I first tried it. The first time I tried it, I was like, I don't like that, and I didn't really use it after that. And then I tried it with a brush and I was like, oh, that's how you're supposed to do it. And I have really been loving it since then. Like, you do have to use, for me, I just have to use the tiniest amount of powder. So I just get what's on the lid and just dust it very lightly over my skin. Another product that I had just tested in a first impressions is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. I know, this is everyone's like cult favorite, I'm aware. Why did it take me so long to use it? Because I'm a rebel. I don't know. I know so many people loved this and everyone raves about it, and it took me this long to try it, and I've been missing out. I mean, that's my fault for being me, I guess. I love it. I have it in the shade dark brown, and I also have a lighter brown one, I think. But I go in with this. It is so quick. I get my brows done so quick. It's awesome. And then I go in with a brow gel. And I love the way my brows have been looking. I think they look great. They might not match, but they look great. Another favorite that I have been liking is this LA Girl Glide Gel Liner. I just really like this. It's so easy to put on the waterline. It is really black. It's on my waterline right now. I think it looks really great. It does end up smudging a little bit by the end of the night, but it really looks good for most of the day. I really like it. I have a problem with, you can see right there, it's like smudging out a little bit. That's just inevitable for me. Another one that I just tested out in a first impressions video, which if I've used any of these products in a first impressions or wear test or anything like that, I will link all of those videos down below so you can see how they worked. But this is the Milani Stellar Lights Rose Glow. I am obsessed with these highlighters. They are beautiful. I am wearing them today. I wear them literally every time I do my makeup. They're beautiful. I really have been liking these two shades right here, which is the pearl and the gold one. Pearl and golden quartz. And they are beautiful. I think the rose gold one is just a little too dark for my skin tone right now, but I think I might be able to get away with it in the summertime. These are beautiful. They are so blinding, and they're a little, I don't know, they're just so reflective. I think they're really pretty. I don't think they emphasize my texture too much, but if I do think that it's emphasizing my texture a little bit too much, I will take my sponge and I will spray it with like my Fix Plus, and I will just dab over it to help it melt into the skin a little bit more, and that really seems to help it. And then my last favorites are another repeat. These are the Lorac Highly Pigmented Cream Lipsticks. I love these. I am not a lipstick person. I'm a liquid lipstick, like matte liquid lipstick. That's my jam. That's what I do. I love the way these look and feel. They're so comfortable. They look so nice on the lips. I'm wearing these two shades today. This is Minimalist and Flower Child. I just kind of mixed them. I tried to keep Flower Child more on the inner part, but I really love these lipsticks. I think they're beautiful, they're comfortable, they're easy to reapply, but they also wear pretty nicely throughout the day, especially through eating and everything. They do transfer, they're just a lipstick, but I really like these. I reach for these a lot more now, and I have realized that I really do like them. And then my last favorite of April is my new camera. It took a long time, and it seemed like it was such a just process to get it. I mean, I bought and returned 2 cameras and then bought this one and kept it, and it was a whole process, but I'm so excited. I feel like it really helps just the quality of my videos. I feel like it looks so nice, and I'm just excited to keep filming and to keep bettering my YouTube channel, so I'm really excited about that too. That's probably my biggest favorite of April. Okay guys, so those were all of my favorites for the month of April. Let me know what your favorites were this month. I love to hear from you guys. I love to hear what products you have been loving and also what I should try out next. If you have any suggestions for products or looks you want me to try, leave it in a comment down below and I'll be sure to check it out. I'm filming a foundation wear test, and I did film a couple other videos. I tested the Kush mascara out on my eyes, and I also filmed this eye look, so if you want to see those, I'll link them down below so you can check them out. Also, let me know if you have tried any of these products and what you think about them. So go ahead and let me know all of that stuff down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe. I post 3 videos every week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.
Getting over him. I got no rules, I count 'em.